In 1914, they said women couldn't work in factories. By 1918, women were running them. Yet today, women still earn 82 cents for every dollar a man makes. Why? Every International Women's Day, we celebrate progress, but the fight for true equality isn't over. Women across the world are still battling for the same rights men take for granted. This isn't just about fairness, it's about unlocking the full potential of half of our population. For most of history, women have had to fight for every right we now consider basic. 150 years ago, a woman couldn't even vote, own property, receive equal pay, or even access proper education. Her life was dictated by rules she had no voice in creating. Change didn't happen because men suddenly decided to be fair. It happened because women refused to accept their limitations. In the late 19th century, women began demanding the right to vote, a fundamental right only men enjoyed. Without it, all political decisions, even those directly affecting women's bodies and lives, were made exclusively by men. For years, women petitioned, marched, protested peacefully, but society wasn't ready to give up its power structure. Frustration grew as peaceful methods were ignored. Then came Emmeline Pankhurst. In 1903, she formed the Women's Social and Political Union, shifting tactics from polite requests to bold, direct action. These women were willing to risk everything, their freedom, their safety, even their lives for equality. Women were arrested, jailed, and force-fed when they went on hunger strikes. Some died fighting for suffrage, but they refused to back down because they understood what was at stake. Then, World War I created an unexpected opportunity. With men at war, women stepped into roles they were previously told they couldn't handle. Mechanics, drivers, factory workers, administrators, society witnessed firsthand what women were truly capable of when given the chance. By 1918, the first victory came. Some women won the right to vote, but full equality, that took another decade. It wasn't until 1928 that all women over the age of 21 were granted equal voting rights, a victory that forever changed the political landscape. Because when women have a voice, society as a whole becomes stronger, more innovative, and more just. We've made enormous progress since these early suffragettes, but the journey is far from complete. Today, stereotypes still shape expectations and limit potential. Women remain the minority in leadership positions, politics, and high-paying fields like science and engineering. On average, women still earn less than men for the same work. And in many countries, they still lack basic rights over their own bodies. Ever heard phrases like, "you throw like a girl," or "boys don't cry"? These seemingly innocent comments reflect centuries of conditioning, beliefs that limit human potential and perpetuate inequality. But people are far too powerful, too unique, and too capable to be confined by outdated roles. These stakes remain high. When half the population can't fully participate in society, we all lose out on their contributions, their leadership, and their perspectives. Problems go unsolved, innovations remain undiscovered, and progress stalls. This International Women's Day, I challenge you to take meaningful action. First, recognize the women who've shaped your life and the world. Learn their stories and share them. Second, examine your own biases. We all have them. The question is whether we're willing to confront them and change them or not. Third, use whatever platform you have, whether it's work, at home, or online, to advocate for equality. Small actions multiply when we all commit to them. Because equality isn't just a women's issue, it's a human issue. When we remove the barriers that hold women back, we create a world where everyone can thrive based on their abilities, not their body parts. So today, let's celebrate how far we've come. Let's honor the women who've paved the way and those still pushing boundaries. And tomorrow, let's get back to work, because change takes time, but together, we make it unstoppable. Who are the women who've inspired you to push boundaries in your own life? Share their stories in the comments below, and let's celebrate them together.